All right, for those of you just joining us, again, my name is Deanna. I am the administrative coordinator at PASR. And I wasn't supposed to be on this with Kelly, but I'm going to wing it. So just be patient with me. But we appreciate you attending this afternoon, our benefits presentation. And again, if you have any questions, save them for the end or use the chat. And also, for those of you just joining us, if you do not wish to be seen, please turn your video off. All right. Let me get situated right here. Oh, bear with me. All right. Who we are. We were founded on December 28th, 1937 by a small group of retired educators. It was comprised of a state association and local chapters across Pennsylvania. And as of today, we also have some chapters. We have many chapters within Pennsylvania, and we also have a few out-of-state chapters. Our purpose is to serve others in need and help one another enjoy retirement. We are governed by a 19-member volunteer board of directors from across Pennsylvania. We are driven by topic-focused committees such as legislative advocacy, educational support, community service, and we are supported by a dedicated staff of 7 based in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. And just a note, we always get recognized because we always answer the phone here. You won't find where you get our voicemail very frequently, but if you do leave a message and someone will get back to you. Why us? We are the association that is governed by, and works exclusively to promote the interest and serve the needs of all people who retired from the public schools of Pennsylvania. And I would just like to add a side note that we're also very fun. We do a few things, like we have a book club, a lot of fun, meets 4 times a year. It's only an hour to an hour and a half each time. Our members and non-members are welcome to join us. And they also are the ones who pick the books that we talk about. Another thing that we have that is very fun is our winter educational Zooms, where you just Zoom in and we have a list of various topics that we do, and you don't even have to leave your couch. Our legislative advocacy. PASR is the only organization dedicated solely to the benefit of Pennsylvania school retirees. We advocate to protect and improve PASR's benefits for all school retirees. We maintain one of the largest grassroots lobbying networks in Pennsylvania. We have over 800 volunteers that serve on a legislative contact teams. We have volunteers regularly meet with legislators to represent retiree interest. One of the few organizations advocating for a cost of living adjustment, or COLA, for PASR's annuitants. House Bill 411 is the first COLA-related bill in over 20 years to pass through the Pennsylvania House of Representatives. Social opportunities. Social connection is one of the top reasons members join PASR. They can reconnect with former colleagues and make new friends in retirement. Gatherings often include luncheons, reunions, and special events. There are opportunities to volunteer and give back together. There's also travel. Many of you enjoy traveling, and this is a time where you can get together and travel with friends that you know and meet new friends. You can enjoy trips organized at the state level and the chapter levels. You can explore destinations in the US and abroad. Past trips have included places like Niagara Falls, Colonial Williamsburg, Ireland, and Italy. Full trip details can be found at www.pasr.org under Trips with PASR. Check out our website calendar for upcoming day trips and group travel opportunities. Giving back. PASR members continue serving their communities beyond the classroom. Local chapters organize service projects such as supporting local schools and food banks, donating books to libraries, sending supplies to active duty military, assisting elderly individuals in need, awarding student scholarships and teacher grants. Chapters independently lead projects based on local needs. In February of 2021, we raised $44,000 for Feeding PA. We tried that again in February of 2024, and we were able to raise $30,000. Plus, thousands more were donated locally. We also awarded a $5,000 Stock the Classroom grant to Dylan Fidel, a physics teacher at Palisades High School, for a hydroponics program, the first time applicant, and it was a big success. We just finished our second $5,000 Stock the Classroom grant, which we will be awarding before the end of this month. Our other thing is that here at PASR in our headquarters, our staff likes to donate time. And by the end of this month, we are going to donate a day to Meals on Wheels. That will be packing lunches and making lunches for those in need. And now we are going to turn it over to Kelly Digert, who is our Member Benefits and Services rep.
Hi, everyone. As Deanna mentioned, I'm Kelly Digert, Member Benefits and Services Associate at PASR. I want to take a moment to highlight some of the key benefits that our members truly value. Among our offerings, the dental and vision plans stand out as some of the most popular choices. Additionally, our hearing aid discount has a high utilization from our members. These benefits not only enhance the overall experience for our members, but are also significant reasons why many choose to join the association. In addition to information coming up provided by our partner regarding the dental plan, I will also be sharing more details on the vision benefit and other benefits available to our members. All the information, forms, etc., are available on our website, and I will also be emailing them along with the link to view the recording as soon as it's available. This presentation will also be added to the website, so you don't need to worry about taking notes or trying to catch rates and details. And now I'm going to turn it over to our valued partner from United Concordia, Mary Spiker.
Great. Thank you so much. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I have a little bit of a raspy voice today, and if you've been on video, you've seen me sipping on some hot tea and honey to try and make it through this presentation with you. So if you bear with me, I do appreciate that. I'm going to just give you a little bit of information about us. We are a dental-only organization. We have been in the dental industry and offering only dental benefits for the last 50 years. So we feel we're pretty experts at dental since that's all we focus on. We are the only dental insurance out there that is dentist-led. So our CEO is a former dentist, and so he knows what's happening in the dental field because he stays very well connected with that. I actually have the pleasure of working with PASR on their member-only exclusive rates and benefits for the last 10 years. So I work with your Central Pennsylvania staff here that Deanna talked to you about earlier, and it has been my pleasure to do that. We are based here in Central Pennsylvania. Our network is most strong here in Central Pennsylvania, but we are a national company. And so we do have a network that reaches all across the nation. So, one, if you remain here in Central Pennsylvania after retirement, or you decide to move, or you are actually doing a dual living arrangement where you are in the warmer climates in the winter or not, or however you shared or care to share your time, we do have a network that will cover you everywhere. So just so you know that. We do have a we have been with PASR for 35 years, and it has been a very good relationship, and we want to continue that very long-term relationship with PASR. So we value you as a member of PASR and joining the dental insurance. Some of the highlights are that it's good to go over are you do have year-around open enrollment. So if you do not retire on January 1st, or you want to continue those dental benefits once you retire, they do have a rolling open enrollment for every month of the year. So you can start throughout that based on your retirement. The benefits are available to the members, to their spouses, and their dependent children. Talked a little bit about our dental network, but wanted to also highlight here that we are a preferred provider organization, or in simple words or letters, we are a PPO dental plan for you, which means in-network and out-of-network benefits. Deanna, at this point, if you can flip to the next slide, I think it's better explaining the
Sure.
benefits to them. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned to you, while she's flipping that, so I mentioned to you that we do have exclusive benefits with PASR. The two dental plans you have at that slide. So we do have a basic plan, or they call the standard plan, and we do have a premium plan. So it is very nice to know that you have options and that you can choose the plan that best meets your needs. Under both plans, because it is very important to keep up with your oral wellness and your oral health, both plans do offer the preventive and diagnostic services at 100% in network or 80% out of network. So at this point right now, I think I'll just highlight what I mean by in network, out of network, and that PPO that I mentioned just a few minutes ago. If you are using a provider who is participating with United Concordia Dental, you are considered using in-network benefits. That provider agrees to accept our fee schedules and allowances. But if your dentist or specialist that you may care to visit do not participate with United Concordia Dental, you still do get benefit from your dental benefits. And then you would be looking at the non-network side of the benefits that are highlighted on this screen, where it is a reimbursement to you based on that percentage that is there and gets paid directly back to you, and then you would pay the provider. In a non-network situation, you would actually be filing your claims most times. However, sometimes a dental office can actually submit the claims for you or will offer to do that if they have the ability to do that. Where you get your best bang for your buck is, of course, using the in-network or the participating providers. In this case, you would not be balance billed for any of the non-covered portion of the bill if you were seeing a non-network provider. So we talked about the preventive and diagnostic or your class 1 services. Again, very important to keep up with your oral wellness, getting to the dentist for your visits, getting there for your cleanings, making sure that if you have any kind of minor problem that you are seen by that dentist so that it can be fixed. Those fixes start under your class 2 services. Class 2 services include like fillings or extractions or endodontics, so root canals, things like that. You can see under the standard plan, the plan will now cover in-network at 60% and out-of-network at 50%. If you see needing those services in your future, you would actually maybe want to think about the premium plan, because you can see that the benefits under the premium plan, which makes sense because it's a higher level plan, are covered at 100% in network for the class 2 services and 50% at the non-network. When you start getting into your major services, you are getting into like oral surgery, you're getting into dentures, you're getting into implants. I will caution you that if an implant is in your future, you 100% want to look at the premium plan, because you can see under the premium plan, you do have some in-network benefit. Its coverage is 50% both at the network and non-network level. On the standard plan, implants are not covered, but you do have major services covered at 50% in network and 40% non-network. Under your standard plan, you will also notice that you do have a $50 per person deductible that is each year or each one of your plan years. So again, when I mentioned earlier about having an open enrollment for every month of the year, your benefits run on that open enrollment or your enrollment month and is good for a 12-month period till the next time that it rolls around to that time. But there is a $50 deductible on the standard plan, but under the premium plan, you do not have a deductible. Under your standard plan, you have a $2,000 per person program maximum. And under your premium plan, you have a $2,500 program maximum. Dependent children, as we mentioned, are eligible for coverage up to age 26. These are your benefits underneath the exclusive arrangements or plans that are available through PASR. And again, they are written at PASR exclusive benefits, which means these rates are only for PASR members, because it is based on the entire enrollment of the PAS organization. So why, one, it is important to continue with your dental benefits after you retire for your well-being. It also is a benefit to you and other PASR members based on that enrollment, because that does help keep the enrollment rates or enrollment numbers there to help with the renewal rates for the dental plan. You can see the rates are listed here. They are available in 3 different options as far as an individual coverage, a 2-party coverage, or a family coverage. For more information about the plans, you can contact the PASR office directly. And for your information, the network that is used by PASR is our Elite Prime network. It is one of our highest and largest network that UCD works with. That is the information that I have to cover with you today, and I do appreciate your time, and I will stick around for questions at the end. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mary. And I do want to just clarify that our annual maximum for our standard plan is $2,100. So we're going to go on to our Davis Vision by MetLife slide. And unfortunately, our representative from there was unavailable to join us today. So I'm going to cover for her.
And thank you, Kelly. I'm sorry. I wanted to say thank you, but I was on mute.
No worries. No worries. And under your PASR membership, you and your spouse or dependent up to age 26 or disabled dependents to any age can participate in our plans. If you are still covered by your district or other insurance, your spouse would be eligible to participate in our plans under your membership. You do not need to be 65 to participate in our plans. You are eligible for the dental and vision plans as long as you would like. We offer Davis Vision by MetLife. With an in-network provider, you have paid in full examinations and eyeglasses or contacts and a 1-year eyeglass breakage warranty included on plan eyewear. If you were to move out of Pennsylvania, as Mary mentioned, or spend part of the year in another state, there are providers for both dental and vision throughout the nation. We mail annual invoices or have the option for auto renew for credit cards. You do not need to participate in both the dental and vision plans. As with the dental, your benefits are available to you in full on the first day of your coverage. You do not have a waiting period. On our website, there is a link to check to see if your provider are participating in both United Concordia and Davis Vision by MetLife. Again, most Medicare plans do not include dental or vision. On our next slide, you'll see that we offer 2 vision plans, a standard and enhanced. The coverage is the same between the 2 plans. The difference is materials frequency. The standard plan offers materials, glasses, or contact lenses every 24 months. The enhanced plan, materials are included every 12 months. An eye examination is included annually with both plans. For comparison, the Health Options Program coverage through iMed only allows exams and materials every other year. Any frame from the Davis Vision collection, retail up to $100, is included, or a $100 retail allowance plus 20% off the balance for any frame you choose. VisionWorks locations give a $150 allowance or 20% off the 20% off the balance. The columns on our benefit summary indicate the difference between using Davis Vision by MetLife Insurance versus paying out of pocket. As our vision rates are affordable, there is no monthly deduction option. The prices will remain as shown through June of 2028. With our monthly deduction option for dental, you pay the same rate as you would if you were paying in full. We do not charge extra fees. I also want to mention when comparing plans that price, while important, is not the only consideration. Some plans have waiting periods, and some do not give you full benefits at the start of your plan. Our dental and vision plans do not have waiting periods. If you enroll by the 20th of any month, your coverage begins the 1st of the following month, and you have your full coverage on that date. And now I am very happy to introduce a new partner that we have with MediConnect, and his name is Sean Horn. Hi, Sean.
Hi, everybody. Very excited to be here with you all, and thank you for allowing me the opportunity to join. Yes, this is our first year working with PASR. I'm proud to say that we have already sent over quite a few of our own clients for dental and vision coverage because, as you said, unfortunately, Medicare is not very comprehensive in that area. So very excited to work alongside you. And for those who have not yet heard of MediConnect, our brag is we are Medicare made simple. We work with every major insurance company in the entire state of Pennsylvania, and we are fully independent. So we have no bias. We're not going to slant one way or the other. It is all about making sure your individual needs are maximized year in and year out. And as you see there, we're pretty highly regarded. We have over 2,300 five-star Google reviews now, I believe, at this point. So you can check them for yourself and see that it's not just the number, but it's the words behind them that really matter to show we care for each and every one of our clients as if they were our family, because we understand that Medicare is very confusing for most. And as you see, we have a few accolades here in the Pittsburgh market, as this is where we are headquartered. Although we have tentacles to reach the entirety of the state, I have boots on the ground in central Pennsylvania, and we have the ability to work inside of, again, the entirety of Pennsylvania as well as 32 other states. But what really makes MediConnect different when dealing with Medicare and how we operate is our advisors are fully salaried benefits executives. And why that is different, I know that might not sound too foreign for you, but why that is different is inside of our environment, there are no commissions. All of our advisors are, again, fully salaried. They get a paid whether you change your plan or we help you align with a hot benefit program that is more advantageous for you. So we take the anxiety away from a already pressure packed decision for you. So you don't have to worry about us, adding to that anxiety any further. And on top of that, we have a revolutionary client experience division. Why that's so important is if you've ever had the displeasure of calling the insurance company, you call an 800 number, you press one for this language, two for another one, you get bounced around from department to department. In MediConnect, when you call our client experience division, you talk to a human immediately. And our goal is to take your query, your question, or concern, and answer that for you. And if we can't, we go to the insurance company for you so that you don't have to feel that burden. And as I said, we're licensed and certified in 32 other states, as well as the entirety of Pennsylvania. And before I move on, I do want to let everybody know we have dedicated ways to reach our team, which I'm going to put into the chat and you'll see on the next slide as well. But I think one of the biggest components of what people like about MediConnect is that the entirety of all of our services are free. There's no cost, no obligation for anything we do for you ever. So we're very proud to honor that and provide that to you. So now that you have a little bit of a working knowledge as to who MediConnect is, let's talk about how we can service you. So we have an expert team that knows the PASR's benefits that are available to those educators who retired with that eligibility. So we know the HOP program extremely well and what's happening inside of it and things that you need to be cognizant of when you're making your decisions relative to your healthcare. So we do focus in on Medicare, but we also help a lot of people with the bridge coverage because we know a lot of educators, they can retire early. They don't have to go all the way to 65 all the time. So if you need that bridge coverage, to work along with you may not want to work inside a hop. You might want to look at other programs. There are plenty of options available that we can at least compare out for you. So as I mentioned, there's, excuse me, no cost, no obligation. We just want to provide great information and advocacy for you. And as you see in the chat, as well as on this slide, you have a dedicated way to talk to my team, again, who is expertly focused in on the benefits that you have available at your fingertips. So if you ever need help managing Medicare or that bridge insurance, you have a kid who's 26 years old and need to find coverage, we're here to serve you, and it is an honor to partner alongside you.
Thank you, Sean. That was great.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next, we're going to be hearing from our partner from Grove Financial and Associates, Mr. Tom Trispigonis. Hi, Tom.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. We have the Grove Wealth Management slide up here. So know that for my part, we've been a proud partner of PASR for well over 20 years. We're based in Mechanicsburg, PA, in the heart of the central Pennsylvania area. And it's been a fantastic partnership that we've been very proud and glad to support. So for myself personally, I provide services in a variety of capacities We have an insurance entity or branch, so to speak, of Grow Financial, and that's offering auto insurance and homeowner insurance type products, which we'll get to, I believe, in a moment. And then we have a sister company called Grow Wealth Management. I'm the managing partner for that. And this is where we'll get into more comprehensive retirement planning type services. So know that there are a variety of benefits that all of these providers, thankfully, are doing a phenomenal job of giving to all PASR members. Our part, when it comes to financial services, directly involves your retirement savings, investments, and being mindful of any tax considerations, minimum distribution requirements. A lot of times, those sorts of accounts can be confusing. For several years to date, we've yet to meet anyone that wants to pay more in income tax than they have to. So having a certain sensitivity to the tax treatment of your savings is something that you'll want to keep at the forefront of your mind. We work in a fiduciary capacity, so there is no expense or cost or commission or fee that you have to pay for these consultations. This is genuinely a benefit of your membership with PASR. If you have retirement savings that you would appreciate getting a second opinion on in terms of how those savings are allocated from an investment perspective, what kind of risk might be associated with it, and how those investments might align with your longer term financial goals. So if you have any questions in that space, you'd be welcome to contact my office directly, and we'd be happy to coordinate a meeting to review those accounts, answer questions, and then offer objective advice to your benefit. So pretty straightforward there. And I think if we want to move to the next slide, there we are. So again, multiple hats. This will be for my piece as well. So in addition to what I help manage on the financial side, where we have a team of advisors that are going to be available to all PASR members in that vein, know that we provide services for PASR members when it comes to insurance. And this will specifically involve, say, auto insurance, homeowners insurance, life insurance. Again, generally speaking, none of this is sexy. So we stare at numbers, but know that we would be happy to provide no hassle reviews of any existing policies, again, through the spirit of an honest and non-objective consultation to evaluate cost, to evaluate quality of coverage, and to make sure that the policies that you have in place are appropriate for what you may have going on. In addition to that, as an insurance broker, so we operate as an independent brokerage, meaning we're not married to any one particular insurance carrier versus another. There are roughly 30 different insurance companies that we have relationships with, several of which, well, two in particular, Westfield Insurance and Penn National. Several years ago, we were able to negotiate a specialized discount explicitly available for PASR members. So as part of that review process, as part of being available to help answer questions about your policies, should you want us to provide a quote to see if there may be a better option available, we'd be happy to do so. Westfield and Penn National are fantastic carriers based in Pennsylvania and are offering generally a 5% discount on auto and homeowner products. As we work through that quoting process with you, we look through your existing policies to evaluate that coverage and then essentially build a fair apples to apples comparison in the sense that we want to help you make a good financial decision on it. If for whatever reason the policies you have currently are the best for your particular situation, know that we're going to be the first to tell you. If there is perhaps a better quality of coverage and better rate available, similar to the tax joke, we've yet to meet anyone that wants to pay more for their insurance than they have to. So know that we'd be happy to provide that as a resource as well. Westfield and Penn National are going to be great carriers, but again, true to our process, we're going to keep them honest. So we look through marketing your policies with the roughly 30 different carriers that we broker with. Insurance rates are going to vary for a variety of factors based on where you live, geographically, based on your driving history, whether there is any kind of claim or violation history, the nature of the vehicles you're driving, the nature of the other drivers in the household. So a lot of these carriers will weigh their rates based on specific types of situations that they feel most comfortable insuring. And it's hard to tell. That rating scale, that weighted measurement is essentially any insurance company's secret sauce. That is how they're evaluating risk and essentially trying to ensure folks that they feel are the best types of demographics that they want to be providing coverage for. It's hard to say one carrier versus another is going to be providing the best rates. Really, the honest way to do it is to just simply go through that process of quoting, evaluating, and seeing if any apply, if there is perhaps a better option. That is what we do every day. So if that is something that you would like to take advantage of, we'd be thrilled for the opportunity to support you. And again, I'll be on the line here for any other questions at the end of this.
Thank you very much, Tom. PASR has options designed to support your health and wellness journey in retirement. As I mentioned earlier, the hearing aid discount with True Hearing is a highly utilized member benefit. Additionally, we offer a discount on BetterHelp online therapy to make mental health support more accessible, Superfeet insoles to improve your fitness comfort, Connect America for a medical alert personal emergency response system, the Planet Fitness corporate membership to help you stay active, and Lifeline screening discount on preventative, non-invasive health assessments. Our members have access to a certified elder law attorney located in Mechanicsburg who will help with the services you see listed here. You can use her services as a primary attorney or garner a second opinion in person or via video conferencing. This is a great opportunity to gain professional advice on important matters that can greatly impact you and your loved ones. If you live in the Mechanicsburg area, you know we have a new BJ's Wholesale Club location. New members and renewing members get discounted rate for their Club and Club Plus memberships. Travel can be a fantastic new chapter in a retiree's life. It can offer enriching experiences and unforgettable memories. And we are committed to making it more affordable for you through our diverse range of travel services and exclusive discounts. One of our standout offerings is Emergency Assistance Plus, a subscription service that provides support in case your trip does not go as planned. Additionally, we organize 2 group trips each year through Boscov's, ensuring you have the chance to travel with friends and meet new companions. You can take advantage of our discounts on popular Orlando attractions, making it easier to enjoy your favorite attractions at a lower cost. Plus, for those looking for peace of mind, we offer travel insurance through Tom Trispigonis of Grove Financial and Associates. We also offer a great opportunity to purchase the latest technology on Dell and Apple computers at a reduced price. This is the perfect occasion to upgrade your tech without breaking the bank. For a fun summer outing with friends and family, you can take advantage of discount tickets for Hershey Park, Dollywood, and the water theme parks in Pennsylvania. If you're interested in history, visiting George Washington's Mount Vernon could make for a great day trip. Also, catching a minor league baseball game can be a fun way to spend a summer evening. We have a special event coming up in June. Everyone is invited to purchase discounted tickets from the homepage of our website and join the PASR staff for a night at the ballpark on Saturday, June 6th at 6 p.m. The Harrisburg Senators take on Somerset Patriots, who are the New York Yankees affiliate. While it may not feel like it today when it's over 90 degrees, you will be grateful for the opportunity later this season to save on fuel oil or propane with the PASR discount with Tank Farm and Heat USA. You can brighten someone's day with a beautiful flower arrangement delivered right to their door at a special discount for our members. If you're planning a relocation, you can take advantage of our exclusive discounts on professional moving services to make your transition as smooth as possible. You can enjoy special member pricing on handcrafted items from Wendell August Forge. And now I'm going to turn it back over to Deanna, who's going to explain our membership types.
It's a lot to take in. So now we're at the fun part. To utilize all those benefits, you need to become a member of PASR. To be an active member, you can be an annual member, a life member, or a half-life member. To be an active member, you need to be retired under the Pennsylvania Public School Employees Retirement System, PASRs, retired under a public school retirement system from another state, retired from any educational Pennsylvania state-related institution, state universities, or education agencies, and you are eligible as an active member to vote and hold office. Anyone else can become an associate member. The difference between the two is an associate member is not eligible to vote or hold office. An associate member is a spouse of an active PASR member. Any person who is interested in the work of PASR, yes, anyone can join, and an active school employee. We have state and chapter memberships. If you are a state member, you have access to all of those benefits, and you are eligible to sign up for dental and vision, or one or the other. With your state membership, it can be paid annually, which is $60 for 1 year, 3 years for $150, or you can purchase a lifetime membership that is currently at the rate of $700. Beginning July 1st, we will be raising that to $900 for the life membership. So now's a great time to save those $200. There is also a half-life membership. You will pay half of $900 1 year, and 12 months later, you will pay the other half. It connects you to statewide resources, communications such as our PASR Times, which is offered 4 times a year. You can receive that by mail or way of email. It includes your eligibility to participate in state-sponsored trips, communications, and events. It connects you to advocacy efforts. It will keep you up to date on our efforts with COLA, cost of living adjustment. A chapter membership is optional, but encouraged. It varies by chapter, but it's definitely lower than a state membership. Most chapters are organized by county or area. It allows participation in the local events, meetings, service opportunities. They do take trips. They have different chapters, have different things, but are very interesting. You can be a chapter member and a state member, or just a state member. It does not provide you the access to the dental division or all the benefits that we talked about today. Some chapters do offer a lifetime membership option. So that is our presentation. Now we will take questions. I think, Kelly, there's a few in the chat box.
Thank you. Yes. If we changed from premium to standard plan, how long must we wait to change back? The premium dental plan has a 3-year participation period. So if you're not sure of where you are in your participation plan, just give us a call. We can look you up and see when you started that plan, and we'd be happy to answer that for you. We do that to help keep the costs down, so that's why we do require that 3-year participation period. $2,100 annual maximum. That means that you have $2,100 to spend of your dental benefit. And then once you reach that $2,100 maximum, then anything above that would be out of pocket. And with the premium plan, that maximum is $2,500. Just to reiterate, your class 1 services, which are your preventive services, they are not counted towards your annual maximum or that cap. Nancy, for the COLA status, I'm going to refer you to our website. That has the latest up-to-date information, and that's where you would go to find any information. If you're a current PASR member, whenever there is anything that we need to get out to our members, we do send that to your email address. And the House Bill 411, that was, Deanna, that was 23. It was a couple years ago, I believe. I believe it was 2023 or 2024. And Tom, could you please provide your telephone number?
Absolutely. Area code 717-238-6000. And I can put that in the chat as well as my email address.
Perfect. Thank you, Tom. And the vision payments that you saw on that slide, those are annual rates. So it would be $70 for an individual for the standard plan. And you guys can feel free to continue to use the chat box if you want, or at this time, if you would like to unmute yourselves, if you feel comfortable doing that, you're welcome to make unmute and make a question within the